The first topic we're going to talk about is probably going to be a really short one. It is our BGOMG, hashtag BGOMG. I mean, I never actually hashtagged that on most things, which is kind of stupid. But anyway, it's a gimmick. Anyway, it stands for Board Gaming Oh My Gods, basically things in board games that just kind of rub us the wrong way or just want to rant about or something. I don't know. In this one, we're talking about rules reference sheets showing the same rules as on the cards. The title of this I'm calling Rules Reference Sheets, but it really goes to the point where think about a game that has like character special abilities on the different character cards you might get, and they reference all of those in the rule book or on a rules reference sheet, but it's verbatim.
Right. Yeah. What's up with that?
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's so annoying.
I just read it on the card I'm playing.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you're gonna go to that to get, some insight. Hey, this could be taken, one of 2 or 3 different ways. How do you mean it?
Yeah, like it's nice. One of the newest games we were playing, which was Helios Expanse by Greenbrier Games. We have a prototype of that.
Mm-hmm.
At first, it seemed like it was going to be like that, but they had a couple of FAQs on there, and that's exactly why we went to the book to see what happened.
Right.
It's like, how does this timing work? Well, see what's in the book, and it had timing like FAQs as well. But one of the games we also recently played was Sunrise City.
Mm-hmm.
We had a rules question. I noticed in the back of the book it had all the role cards that are in there, exactly the same text.
Right. So we had to go on Board Game Geek and go to the forums and, hopefully someone else had asked a question previously to get our answer.
Yeah. So I don't know about that, people. If you want another example, Cutthroat Caverns did the same thing on the Kingdom cards or whatever they're called.
Right.
Exactly the same text. Come on. I don't know. What's the point of that? Can you think of any? We did talk about that.
Make the rule book bigger?
No, man. Remember what we were talking about? The in case you want to keep the secret.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But these games don't qualify for that, though.
No, because they're all open
character
information.
cards. You see them.
Yeah, like think of it in the vein of like Spyfall, where you want to know all the cards in the game, but you're just new to the game, so you don't know them all. Well, in Spyfall, you got this whole sheet of cards. Now, obviously, this is pictures and not text, but it could be anything. You want to be like, I want to see how this character's special ability is, but I don't want to say it out loud because Eric has it.
Yeah,
right.
You might look at the rule book and stuff, but in that case, I get it. Just to have that rules reference, but in all these games that we're talking about, it's very obvious. I mean, you've got that rule face up in front of you the entire game, or at least for that entire round, and there's no reason to need to know stuff that is not involved with right at that moment. So the only other one we talked about that we thought of examples for just for this episode is San Juan. Mm-hmm. It's relevant, but it's kind of like slightly different, right? Because you almost need to read the thing because the cards don't show all the rules.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, you can read the rules on that card and think it plays a certain way. And then you go to a rule book and it says something totally different.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, if you design games or at least write rule books, please keep this in mind. If you're going to put all the cards in the actual reference guides or something like that or inside the rule book, put some FAQs, like find out what, play testers are doing or play it with some people and just, what's a common question people have, just because it doesn't mean that you have a badly written rule. It just means that some people can interpret things differently.
Right.
Yep.
And we need that clarification. So.
Yep. A little bit more insight.
Yep. Anyway, I figured that would be a short topic. So let's move on to the meat of the episode.